Hello, everybody. It is Friday, March 20th, and welcome back to the Nick Watkins Show. I'm Nick Watkins. Let's get into it. We're going to recap March Madness today, the first day of March Madness. We're going to have a quick episode today. Don't have much time, so let's just get into it. Some big games happened yesterday, some big upsets as well, and some big teams were knocked out. Looking at some of the big ones, let's talk about the winners. TCU, Nebraska, the 4, Louisville, High Point upset Wisconsin. That was kind of the first big upset of the day. 12 seed over the 5 seed. Duke beat Siena, but it wasn't pretty. We'll get into that. Vanderbilt beat McNeese. Michigan State won. Arkansas won. VCU beat UNC in overtime. UNC, of course, without Caleb Wilson. So UNC is out. I had to go into the Final Four. They don't pay attention. Michigan won. Texas A&M beat SMC. That's an upset. Texas upset BYU 79-71. Illinois won. SLU won over Georgia 102-77. That was an 8-9. And it was kind of the 9 seed, just kind of crushed them. Houston won. Gonzaga won. Those were the games from yesterday. So the big ones. The first one was pretty big. The first one ended a lot of people's brackets, including my own. This was Ohio State losing to TCU 66-64. Some crazy shots made down the stretch, and it ended about like 2/3 of the brackets were ended because of this game. High Point beating Wisconsin was another big one. 12 seed over the 5 seed. That was big. A lot of people had USF beating Louisville. That did not happen. That was a close game too, though. And then Duke. Not impressed by Duke whatsoever. They were trailing to the 16 seed Siena. This was supposed to be Duke was favored in this game. The line was 27.5, and they only won by 6. And they were down double digits at the end of the first half. And they really only took the lead. Their biggest lead came with 1:30 left in the game. So, I mean, yeah, only 5 lead changes in this game, and that should go to show you how bad Duke was, because Siena led for the majority of this game, more than half the game, more than 2/3 of the game. Not impressed by Duke whatsoever. And then that was kind of one of the big ones to talk about. Texas beating BYU is a big game. Yeah, it's a pretty big day, pretty big first day. So games going on right now. We got South Carolina and Kentucky, Akron and Texas Tech, Long Island University. A lot of people are on the Long Island train. They're rooting for them to beat Arizona. Virginia and what is this? Wright State. We also got Tennessee State going up against Iowa State, Hofstra, Alabama, USU, Utah State, Villanova, Miami, Ohio against Tennessee, Iowa, Clemson, Northern Iowa versus St. John's, UCF, UCLA, Queens University versus Purdue. What is this one? Prairie View A&M versus Florida. California Baptist against Kansas. Furman, UConn, Missouri, Miami. It's kind of the big games going on today. And yeah, a lot of only like 11. Like there are very few brackets that are remaining perfect, like 11 or so. At least for Unreal, there's only 11. So this is the final day of the round of 64. It's going to be a big day, and we're going to be watching it. See if any upsets happen. We'll let you know after that. Let's go to baseball. I think the spring breakout game was yesterday, but I don't really know. The Giants played yesterday and beat the Colorado Rockies 14-11. Pretty high scoring game. 19 hits for the Giants. Logan Webb pitching this one his first start since coming back from the WBC. He got hit up pretty hard. 4 1/3, gave up 6 earned runs, 8 hits, only struck out 3. Not the best outing from Webby, but rather have it now. This is his last start before the opening day, which is in 5 days, which I'm super excited for. But yeah, Logan Webb not the best start. Not the best start. We also got news that Bryce Eldridge is going to be starting the season in AAA. And at first, I was very upset about it, but and I want to see Bryce Eldridge play in the majors, and I firmly believe he will be on the team at some point in this time, probably in like May, maybe even April at the earliest. But it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the end of the world. He gets to go down to AAA. He gets to develop a little bit more. That was the question of for many scouts, for many people in the Giants organization, is Bryce Eldridge ready to be in the majors full time? I guess the answer to that question is no, because he's getting sent down just for a little bit of time. But it wasn't like a super dramatic yes or no. It was very close. He just needs a tiny bit more time in AAA, and it also allows us to probably keep Gerard or Matos because they're out of options. If they get sent down, they're going to be a free agent essentially. They're going to be on waivers, so we get to keep one of them, or maybe even both of them. And Eldridge gets to develop a little bit more. I'm all right with this decision. It's okay. Giants play a split squad game today. We got Hauser going up against the Royals. We got Bivens against the Rangers. Those games will both be later in the day. I don't think we had any big NFL news. Doesn't look like it. NBA, Luka Doncic dropped 60 points yesterday. He also had 7 rebounds. He made 9 3-pointers. He shot 60% from the field. Just a really, really good game against the Heat. Luka Doncic, he always has been, but he really is such a good player, and he's playing like he's playing like the MVP of the Lakers right now. He is the best player in the Lakers. Even though LeBron had a good game, LeBron still hasn't been the greatest, which is crazy because LeBron is like 45, 41. It feels like he's 50. He's gonna be a grandpa soon, and for LeBron, I mean, it's expected at some point he would have to, the athleticism would fade a little bit. He wouldn't be as good, but he can take a step back now as well because Luka is here and Luka is playing like a MVP. Um, so the Lakers did win that game. Other games going on, the Cavs won. Clippers lost to the Pelicans. Spurs beat the Suns. Wembanyama hit a walk-off shot to win that one. Game winner. The Hornets beat the Magic. Pistons without Cade beat the Wizards. Kind of expected. The Warriors play the Pistons today in Detroit. We have so many players out. It's Steph Curry is still out. He's gonna be reevaluated soon, hopefully. Uh, Hawks Rockets is kind of a big game. Raptors Nuggets a big game. We got some big games, but it's smaller ones. That's okay. We'll go to NHL. So much happening in NHL yesterday. With the exception of the Mammoth, and you can include the Predators. Basically, every team competing for those last wildcard spots in the West lost yesterday. The Sharks lost to Buffalo. The Kings lost to the Flyers in overtime, so they actually gain a point. The Golden Knights lost to the Mammoth. The Oilers lost to the Panthers. The Wild lost to the Blackhawks. They're well out of it, but they also lost. The Kraken lost to the Predators. And the Jets lost to the Bruins. Basically, every team in the West, aside from the Mammoth, who gained big points on the Golden Knights today, lost. So let's take a look at the standings before we talk about the Sharks. We get Avs, Stars, Wild, 1, 2, 3. Nothing's changed, although the Stars are kind of catching up to the Avalanche, and the Wild they're 6 points back of the Stars. In fourth place, the Ducks, who play today. I think the Ducks play the Mammoth. The Ducks play the Mammoth. That's a massive game for the Western Conference because the winner of that game will take the 4 seed, and the loser will stay at 5 because they are tied in points right now. This is big for the head-to-head matchup, and even bigger because of where they are in the standings, both tied in points. Then you have the Oilers with 77, the Golden Knights with 76, and those are the 4 through 7. It's kind of a drop off. It goes to the Kings, 72, Kraken, 71, Predators, 71, and the Sharks with 70. So now we're in 11th, and we're still very much in it, but we lost 3 games in a row, and this last loss was not pretty. We got to get back into the W column before it's too late. And the Sharks, they were playing well in the second period. The first was kind of split, no goals. We were playing well at the start of the second period, and we were out shooting them. We were out hitting them by a ton. And then the goals started coming for Buffalo. They scored 3 goals in rapid succession in the second period. They scored 1 at the beginning of the third and 1 late in the game. Yeah, within 2 minutes of each other, they scored 3 goals. Buffalo. And the Sharks, they got blown out in this one. It wasn't pretty. The goalie play wasn't the best from Ned. They only took 16 shots and they made 5 of them, so that's not good. And the Sabres are a very good team. They've kind of had their way with us the past 2 times we played them in recent weeks. And it's also like the Sharks against a very good Eastern team have not looked good. We haven't really looked good against many other Eastern good teams. Well, that's not true, but with the Sabres in particular, we just look horrible against them, and it doesn't bode well for the playoffs because playing the Avalanche if we even make it. But the thing is, for the Sharks, just making the playoffs is the achievement. We don't have to win. We'd like to win, but just making it is the achievement. But we're in danger of not making it. We're currently 11, only 2 points back of the 8 seed. But quickly, if we lose some more games, we're going to be out of it unless we start winning. So then our next game is against the Flyers at home on Saturday. Big, big game. Um, and today for the West, the big one is the Ducks and the Mammoth. So we'll watch that game closely, and that's pretty much what's going on. So, yeah, that's what's going on today. What's going on for sports, and that's gonna do it for today's episode. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.